I'm having trouble seeing if it's focusing or not. I have a question for you. Have you ever done one really big, silly thing and your one friend just can't seem to let it go? It's like, it was so fine for them to constantly mistreat your feelings and take advantage of you and never offer to listen to you in return and talk over you and interrupt you and always be offended by everything that you said and always just yell at you and control you and boss you around and think that was okay. I didn't say a word once, but the one time I do something kind of silly, they bring it up over and over. I didn't keep scoring that because I didn't want to keep them in a box. I didn't want to back them up into your corner and say, you can't grow from this, so I'm going to let it go and I'm going to forgive you. When you keep scoring friendships, one, it feels like you're holding a grudge, like you're holding on tightly to something to justify how they made you feel. Keeping score in friendships is wrong because there's no way to really justify different situations. If you keep scoring friendship, nobody will grow. People will stay where they are. This person continued to keep score in our friendship to justify their own toxic behavior. I'm over it. But also, you keep holding on to it to make others feel bad for you. You hold on to it because somehow that makes you up here and I'm down here. If I were to keep score, you would fall way down here. Just don't keep a record of how many times someone has hurt you. And the reason I didn't is because I knew that person could grow. I knew that person had potential. But if you hold on too tightly to one thing that someone does to you and you don't forgive them, it becomes toxic to yourself and you're only hurting yourself. It's not really fair, and it doesn't really help anybody to always use one thing against somebody to justify something else. It doesn't matter what this person and I could have been having conflict about, they'll always bring this one thing up. Well, you did this to me, so that makes me better than you. It doesn't. We're both human. We both have the ability to do really crappy things. I could have kept a record, because maybe I'm the one that deserved to, because I was the one on the receiving end of the toxic behavior. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Don't keep scoring your friendships. It's gonna hurt you and the other person. The good news is there is a solution. The solution to not keeping score in your friendships is to learn why it's important to forgive others. You wouldn't want somebody to constantly bring up your past and bring up the person you used to be and the things you did when such and such happened, would you? It's not fair to you, right? Don't do that to other people. Treat them as you want to be treated. Forgive them. Talk about it when it's hard. Don't hold grudges because that just divides you two. Don't hold grudges because they're painful, and if not dealt with, they'll turn you into someone you don't want to be. What I'm trying to say is, I would have freaking broke the scale. Hunter. Had to take care of some puppies. We're on an even level playing ground. Like I said,